All right, we are in Buckhorn Wash, out on the San Rafael Swell. And we're sitting here. We're going to go look at what's called the TKG panel. The only reason why it's called that is because some dumb up here shot bullet holes into the wall with the initials TKG. So the petroglyphs are actually pretty awesome. Really interesting, unique. So we'll flip around and get going. So we're going to head up right there. And then we'll check it out. First, we got to go across to this little wash right here. Real quick little trip, and then you got to scurry up. You can see there's a pretty good wash you go through right here. Find the best way down right here. It's like some really unique ones in this area. Look like this thing's flooded out kind of recently. Kind of looks like this is flooded out a few times recently. Thought there was a lot more debris. We're about to go into the shade. We always say we're going to come here early in the morning or later in the afternoon. And then we always catch it middle of the day. Yeah. Definition of crazy. Keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. I think that's where our sweet spot is. Okay, so I'm going to need both hands to get up that nonsense right there, and we'll turn it back on at the top. See you at the top. All right. Catch my breath. I just scrambled up. Let me show you. That nonsense that kind of drops off. Had to scramble up that, so I needed both hands. But you can kind of see behind me just a few of them, but they're really unique, really different. If we spin you back around, there's some more over on those black rocks over there. This looks like some mounds. Maybe at one time there was a camp there that looked like piles. Obviously, we don't go sifting through these. We leave it the same way as we came in. So we really respect that, though. But if you have never been in Buckhorn Wash, you're missing out. Definitely worth the trip. You can do it in a day. But there's just so much to see, here that you definitely need to come here, take your time, and just experience it, absorb it in, the energy and just the peacefulness of being in this canyon. It's pretty spectacular. Okay, I'll shut up now. Let's go look at some petroglyphs. Flip you back around. And then come walk up here. I'll get like some of these. Like I said, just a handful of them. But these, probably one of my favorites that is in here. It's so unique. At least from the ones that I've seen. There's that one. Then there's this one. You got that little line right there. Might be talking about the canyon map or something. But then this one looks like a scorpion with a guy. And they say when they're upside down like that, correct me if I'm wrong, but if they're upside down, that means maybe that's how he died. Maybe he got stung by whatever that beast is. Looks like a scorpion to me. Tell me in the comments what you think about that one. But that one, like I said, super unique, super special. But then this bad boy, oh my gosh, I love this one so much. That is just phenomenal. You got that shield over there. What do you think those lines are underneath? And like, I was thinking maybe an arm, but you see how it connects? It like connects a little higher. You know, that arm right there, 4 fingers. But like that side, maybe that's his whole shield. Maybe, but then what's that line going up to his head? And I see the 2 antennae, you know, represents power maybe. Or, I don't know. Tell me what you think about that one. I mean, I try to stay away from all the negative side of it as far as the graffiti in this, but I think awareness is conservation. So if you look at them stupid bullet holes right there, if you look at it from back where the truck was, they spell out TKG. Now, I don't know what kind of load he was shooting, but that is kicking some big holes in this rock. That's nice patina. The crazy thing to me, maybe it's crazy that there's just these. These, you got one guy, scorpion, and then the line. And then you get like Mrs. Nilton right there, 1922. Anton. But is there another one down there? I was like, these are the only ones here, aren't they? Looks like somebody had fun carving new stuff into here. Yeah. Like this, I don't remember this 400 being here last year. Freaking dum-dums. It's just crazy. I mean, it blows my mind that people just don't get it. But look at this view. You come out of the canyon, that's going down. It's headed east. Takes you down to the San Rafael River, across the San Rafael Swinging Bridge. And then if you head out that way, takes you up on top of Buckhorn Flat. There's like these little stops everywhere. You know, then these little side canyons, you know, and there's only like the main sites like these behind me, you know. These are very well known. But as our last trip last year, when we went into, kept going out to 9 Mile Canyon, because we got family history out there too. It wasn't just the main sites. It was looking at all the little 1 and 2 pictographs and petroglyphs as you go through that canyon. It's just chock full. And started talking to Dad. I was like, they got to be the same, right? You have your main little sites like these, but then what about all the 1 sheep, the 2 sheep, the little groupings and stuff like that that get missed, where, you know, this canyon's got to be full of them, I'm assuming. So that's kind of, I like to kind of browse around a little bit more here and show some of the stuff that maybe hasn't been seen. Even with us, there's one that we'll have to do another time because I got to hurt my back, but the Ruined Arch, you drive in and didn't even know it was there. So hiked up to the top, and there happened to be some petroglyphs in there too. We'll do that one when my back starts feeling better. So, but that's a neat little hike that, you know, off the beaten path that not a lot of people know about. So stay tuned. We will show those later. But give me your thoughts on these. We're going to go across here and look at some of the ones over on the Black Rock over there. But, you know, tell me your thoughts about that one. Look at that, is phenomenal. So amazing. And then not to be outdone by this little bad boy over here. I bet that whoever that was having a rough day, to say the least. But All right, I'm going to snap some pictures. Be back in a minute. All right, snapped a couple pictures of that bad boy right there. Tell me that's not amazing.
That's amazing.
And then I think you like the scorpion one more, don't you?
I love that one because
every time we've ever come out here, you always are fascinated.
Well, they said that could be a man dead from the scorpion, could be, but never know.
Yeah, that's why I asked. I was like, hey, let me know in the comments what you think about that one. Maybe you got one of them.
And it's upside down. So.
Upside down guy, yeah.
And then on this one here, you notice how half of it's bird?
Yeah, I would. Okay, go on about that because
you got bird feet. In my hands, I got old man disease, and the wings and stuff on this side.
Okay.
And then you got the human. Well,
yeah, four.
Oh, he had 4 fingers. So
he has his thumb tucked away.
Yeah, his thumb tucked away. Got a regular foot.
No, but you're absolutely right. I've never paid attention to that. That he has the bird foot.
Picked in. That takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
And he's not picked in that much up there. Just still solid, but almost looks like he's saluting.
Right? Because you can see his arm on the other side. But now you say the bird. I was just, what is that line going up to, like his ear? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I don't know. He's saluting the valley.
I didn't pay attention to the bird foot.
Yeah, half of his bird, and they say that could be the bird clan.
Oh.
So it could be.
There you go.
And find the old boy, that was always kind of, I know it's modern stuff, but the old boy with the cigarette,
is that a cowboy glyph?
Yeah, that was what they did. That was in the 40s, 50s.
Yeah.
Everybody had a cigarette in their mouth.
Yeah.
Including me. And I'm glad I gave that up.
Yeah. But yeah, this is, I think both of us agree that this is like one of our favorite. It is. Well, I mean, just these. It's like, it's just these 3 right here. Yeah. We're going to go across over, like I said, over there. Probably can't see it because it's all blown out. Oh, there we go. Focused. Over there's some black rocks, and there's more over on those black rocks. We'll see how they show up in the middle of the day when we always say we're not coming here. So, but yeah.
But I always thought this one was, I thought there was a man with it. That's how my memory looks.
Mm-hmm.
And usually upside down means death, but I don't see a man in it no more. I see a scorpion with a very long tail. And why has he got a devil's pitchfork in his hand? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I guess I've always looked at it as it being a guy connected to him.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a scorpion kill anybody with his foot. Maybe the end of his tail, but there's no stinger there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you got his pictures, you got his feet, and then this looks like a pitchfork from a devil. So
yeah.
Maybe that's what they thought of the scorpion. They were devils.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Could be.
Huh. Pretty cool, though.
And like we always say, the old cowboy glyphs, I don't have a problem with.
Yeah.
Unless they're right over the top.
Yeah.
But usually those people were courteous enough. They didn't write right over the top of it.
Yeah.
You like Sarah Nilsson, she did 1929 or whatever.
Yeah, 1922.
And Afton, they off to the side. They didn't do it. They took some time to do it. So
yeah, I mean, that's really packed in too, yeah.
And a lot of these old cowboys, you see Justison over here. And you got Justison Flats down the road. So it's probably named after them.
Where's he at? Is he just over on that side over there?
Justison's right here, right where I see it. I know I saw it.
Oh, right there in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
Right there, with the all red,
Ben
yeah.
Justison.
1894.
Warren Allred's all on every panel, every wall in these canyons. He must have got Warren. He got around.
Yeah, 1894 though.
And he had to know Grandpa and the boys.
Yeah.
He had to know the Swayzes was out here at the same time. I think Jesse Cox looks old, but it don't look like it was wrote at the same time as Warren and Justison did.
Yeah. Well, should we go over to the Black Rock?
Which one's that, across the room?
Yeah, the ones that are like over there on the top.
And we looked at that one, and there's,
Yeah, I can see them
it's
from here.
perfect, but there's none of it.
Yeah, I don't remember there being. We go look again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna head on over yonder.
And then we thought those might be pit houses, but
yeah,
the roadman worked on so many times.
Could just be.
You don't know.
We'll get a good angle of that on the other side.
They said there's pit houses out here, but
yeah,
what's
might
left
be
of them.
mounds, right? All right, be back in a minute.